high school, 4 long years of our life. For some, these 4 years are a waste of time, but for others, these 4 years are the most important years of their lives. Does high school prepare us for college? This is the main question we want to answer. We will interview some of the students at Burbank High School and hopefully get some answers to this main question.
Well, it's pretty sad almost leaving high school because we've been here for 4 years. It's kind of like our home, and it's just scary seeing what's going to happen after high school.
To almost leave high school, it is very nice because after all these years of high school, all of us working hard, all of us students, it's nice to know that the hard work's going to pay off, but the bad thing is that you're going to leave all your friends, and some, you might not see them again, so it's kind of sad, but it's relieving too.
It's sort of bittersweet because I've met a lot of people here that I'm glad I met, and leaving them is going to be kind of tough because we're all going to move on to our lives and look forward to the future.
To almost leave high school is an excited feeling, and when you ask the grades above you, yeah, they always tell you like time flies, and it actually really does. So.
It's scary, it's nerve-wracking, but it's also exciting all at the same time.
I think it's kind of unreal. It's like people always tell you who's graduated that, time flies by when you're about to leave, and then, as a freshman, you're like, oh, no, like that's not true. And then it feels like you blink and a couple weeks go by and now you're a senior about to graduate, and you're about to head into the real world, so it's pretty crazy.
So practically what I know about leaving high school is that it's going to feel like that I'm now going to be considered an adult. So as a matter of fact, this is actually the first time for me since now I'm not going to be in the need of my parents anymore, since now I'm 18 and now I'm a full adult.
According to online research, as many as 40% of American public high school graduates are unprepared for college and work.
School has encouraged me, just teachers, I guess, and counselors. They always persuade us to go to college. They always try to give us the best advice on which classes to take, and even some classes help us to prepare for college.
Yes, definitely, because when you're in high school, you learn to be responsible, and it really helps you to look to your future, and it makes it a lot easier.
So you think high school has allowed you basically to get a better understanding of what you want to do?
Definitely, because you're in high school, when you first start, you're not too sure what you want to do. But at the end, when you're doing the senior project, it makes you actually really think of what you want to do in the future. Well, and that made me decide to go to the military, but I think it's a good choice because I'm going to go to college afterwards. So yes, it's definitely helped.
From the counselors, the counselors really pushed the college agenda towards us. So that played a part in me wanting to go to college, that and my family. So it's kind of like both sides.
Sorry to sprinkle. I think so, because for English class, it's helping us prepare for essays and portfolio, and then the senior project, which is another thing that's helping us to prepare for college, and I think it's sort of, in a way, it's helping.
Yeah, they did. But I went to a trade school instead, so it was a little different than a regular college. So it's pretty much them teaching you a trade right there, that trade, instead of learning what pretty much high school taught you.
Sports have encouraged me to go to college, so for that reason, yeah.
I feel like high school has done a good job showing the pros and cons of going to college and the importance of being able, both money-wise and as a person and all that stuff. So I feel like, they've done a good job trying to motivate the kids to go to college.
Yeah, it prepared me in the way of doing getting on the routine of going home, doing homework, studying, along those lines, it did, yes.
I really never paid attention too much in like academic classes. I would assume they do. I really help out, but the electives, no. The academics, I think, yeah.
I do believe that school is preparing us for college. I think as an AP student, AP classes have helped. Just teachers too, but mostly AP classes. Some teachers try to make them harder and try to like actually prepare us to what an actual college class would be like.
I feel like school's preparing us to a certain extent because there are certain things that they teach us in school, or more like they don't teach us in school that we have to learn on our own. And it's like, they expect us to ask to go to the bathroom right now, and then, like 3 months later, we're living on our own, I mean, I feel like there's a couple more things that they could teach us to help us in life, but, I mean, besides that, I guess it was all right.
We need to learn to better help our students adapt to the college lifestyle, learning style, because many students find it very difficult to invent themselves in a way that's actually like really good for college. Like, many high schools need to really improve and emphasize how to better help these students join college and actually succeed in college.